Here comes the sun, woman. Oh.
Hello friends, happy March. This is the Sun Woman. Thank you so much for tuning in to my channel for my monthly tarot and astrology readings. Before I get to what's happening in the heavens this month and to the individual tarot readings for the signs, I want to just make two quick announcements. I've started a blog on WordPress.com, and my first posts are meditations on the 22 major arcana. I'll be doing one meditation each month, and I've written these meditations and included a link to some musical inspiration. Check out the article from my post in January, and that will give you all the background information on what these meditations are for and how they can help you, kickstart changes in your own life. Not just using the tarot as a predictive tool, but also using it as an active tool, a psychoactive tool for making changes in our psyche and thus in the world around us. Okay, so check those out on WordPress.com. I've already posted for January, February, and March. Now, I'm also, this month, I'm going to be doing something interesting on my Facebook page, and you can click on the link here that's under the readings here, or on the banner for my YouTube channel, my Facebook page, in order to help you out with some of the eclipse energy that's going on that can make things a little crazy. Some March madness we may have going on already before the eclipse and for this eclipse period. To help you through it, I'm going to be doing mini tarot card readings for very specific questions. So what you need to do is first subscribe to my YouTube channel, then head over to my Facebook page and like the page. Hopefully you will like it. If you do, I definitely appreciate that. And go ahead and post a very specific question, and I will be doing a 2-card reading in response to your questions. Okay, so these are free readings just to kind of give you a quick read and some quick advice on what may be going on for you this month. So 1 question per person, please, and please be clear and thoughtful before you post. All right, thank you so much for that. Now, what's going on this month? Well, as I said, we have a very emotionally sensitive Pisces new moon on excuse me, on March 8th, and this is a solar eclipse, and the solar eclipse is something that's going to shake up energy, bring out hidden issues that may be going on in your life, and it really signifies a clean break in cosmic energy. Now, we know that every new moon is a seed and a moment in time when we can plant our intentions for the following month. Well, the solar eclipse really gives that a power boost. During the solar eclipse, the moon is directly between the earth and the sun, which is a conjunction, and during the brief time, the moon can actually block out the sun, which temporarily turns off the lights, if you will. Now, we have a very finite focus as human beings, and it's natural for us to concentrate on what's in front of us. But at times, this can really limit our perspective on the world, and we can even miss out on opportunities. Well, what happens is the solar eclipses come along, and they might snatch away the familiar in our lives temporarily, which forces us to consider options we might never have otherwise explored. So, although this can cause temporary upheaval, eclipses can end up in the long run being very kind to us. Major growth can happen during these cosmic power outages, and this is when we should really leap into the new and generally improved terrain in our life, even if we feel a little forced by circumstances, okay? Now, we're going to be very eager to take that leap since the moon jumps right into impulsive Aries, not far after that. So, we really want to focus on the new changes in our life. We want to not be afraid to make those changes and put our intentions out into the universe. And what can usually happen on a new moon in a matter of months can happen perhaps in a 30-day period when we have a solar eclipse. So a lot of power there behind that, okay? Those are just my announcements, and let's go ahead and do the individual tarot readings for each of the individual signs. And these again can apply to your sun, moon, or rising sign. So if one sign does not resonate with you, check out the others, and those messages may apply closer to your situation. Thank you so much, and let's go ahead and do the individual readings. Hello, Leo. This new moon in Pisces, this eclipse is taking place in your 8th house. So it's going to be highlighting 8th house matters for you. And this is a very powerful position because the 8th house is the house of transformations on a very deep level, very much our own inner transformation. So with this new moon eclipse solar eclipse in Pisces, you're going to have the ability and the impetus for any major transformations in your own life, your own thought process, your relationships, whatever you're looking to build in your life is going to be in this 8th house, because 8th house is our combining our resources with other people or other organizations or other establishments. So with a new moon here, there's going to be the potential for shakeups in that area that will ultimately allow you to create a brand new life for yourself. The 8th house is the house of Scorpio, and Scorpio is that sign of regeneration, and so you will have this energy working for you in that area. Now, the 8th house on a more mundane level has to do with money that we receive from other sources outside of ourselves, funding of any sort. It is legacies, inheritances. So any monies, funding, support, financial support that we are receiving from others. Taxes are involved in the 8th house. They say it's the house of death and taxes. So only in the sense of death being regeneration. Also it can be, what is bequeathed or left to us through relatives who pass on and who have chosen to share their, to share their legacy and to share their resources with us after they have passed on. So the 8th house is a very strong house for you. Let's go ahead and take a look at what the message is for you, Leo, for this new moon in Pisces in your 8th house. What's the message for Leo for the new moon in Pisces? In the 8th house message for Leo. And this is from March 8th through to April 7th. What is the message for Leo for this new moon cycle? Message for Leo. Okay. Well, we have a couple swords that popped out here. I'm going to lay those down. We have the 10 of Swords in the recent past, the 5 of Swords covering at the present time. We have the 6 of Wands in the near future. That's a great card. We have the 8 of Pentacles crowning, which is also the advice card. And we have at the base of the deck the Tower. Okay. Well, definitely what I was talking about as far as transformations, about things being shaken up to create a new life for you. With the Ten of Swords here and with the Tower, that is exactly the energy that is working. However, the outcome here, we have the near future, a really good card, the Six of Wands. And what I'm going to do is just pull another card to cover the Tower, and I like that because I want more clarification on exactly what the Tower represents here. It can be, you know, a bit of a scary card, but I feel that in this situation, it is talking about tremendous change that's going to take place and lead you to where you want to go and to a new established life for you that is peaceful, tranquil. Let's go through the cards and see what the full meaning is here. Before I do the tarot cards, I'm going to pull a card from the Tao Oracle deck and find out what the underlying message is here for you this month. What is the underlying message for this transformative month for Leo? The underlying message, what does Leo need to know? What do my Leos need to know here? What's going to help them? Okay. And we have the card treading. Okay, let me just go ahead and straighten the cards out here, and I'll go through this. Very powerful reading here. It is definitely along the lines of what we're talking about in the 8th house. At the base of the reading, the card treading, it talks about conduct. It talks about self-awareness, the need to proceed with caution and sensitivity, correct behavior, and act responsibly. This is the message of the oracle for this month for you. So whatever you are involved in, whatever you are seeking to join forces with, or whoever you're seeking to join forces with, whoever you are seeking support from, whatever you're trying to build or drastically transform in your life, you need to do it based on acting out of the highest level of conduct that you can, okay? The highest level of conduct allowed in this situation. So you need to be aware of your actions. You need to proceed cautiously as you are making changes or as you are joining forces to build something, and you need to be sensitive while you're doing that and make sure that you are acting from the highest level of values as possible here, okay? Because your conduct and the way that you do things is going to be they're going to be very important in what the outcome is going to be here for you, Leo. Okay, so what we have in the past, we have the Ten of Swords. And the Ten of Swords is not the easiest card. It represents something having broken down, something having broken down in the past, a major change, the end to a cycle. It can represent the end to a cycle of difficulty and stress in your life. It can also mean that you're coming to the end of something that's caused you a great deal of heartache and difficulty. And with the tens are ends of cycle, and after the 10 is the 1, which is the new beginning for you. What is that new beginning? Well, we'll see as we come go through the cards here. But at the base, in the past here, the Ten of Swords is saying those things that hurt instruct. I'm also getting, what doesn't kill us makes us stronger. So, that's more of an extreme of it, but we have to understand that we go through certain difficulties in our life. We may be feeling like we have been betrayed, treated badly, that we have lost things, or that things are irreparable. But that is not necessarily the case. It may seem that way. And what is on you right now, is that Five of Cups, which is the same feeling of now feeling, what can be fixed? How can I recover from what I've experienced? How can I recover from what I've been through? The Five of Cups tells you that despite the heartache or sadness you might be feeling from your experience, there is still hope. Two of the cups have spilled, but three of the cups are still upright. They are still filled. So there is still the potential here for emotional joy, for satisfaction, for emotional healing from whatever you have recently been through. What is coming up for you potentially in the near future? Well, we have the Six of Wands. So I feel like within this next month period, you are going to be receiving some good news. And what you thought was irretrievably gone or damaged or broken, you are going to find out that something good, something really good has come out of this that is going to be excellent news. You are going to accomplish a goal that you have set. You're going to be regarded as someone who is successful despite whatever issues you've been through or what you have lost in the past. There is the potential for tremendous gain and success in the near future. The message here, nothing great was ever achieved without enthusiasm. So what we're saying here is that the enthusiasm, what you have lost in the past or what has been difficult, hurt you, caused you injury, yes, you still have that energy around you. You still have the remembrance of that, but you need to move out of that mode of thinking, that heart, that thinking from a level of heartbreak perhaps, and now rejuvenate yourself so that you are looking towards the future enthusiastically, because that will make all the difference here for you. With the Six of Wands there's news coming in, okay? There is recognition and success coming in from your efforts. Now, crowning is the Eight of Pentacles, and that is the advice card. And the Eight of Pentacles simply means working very, very hard at something. The Eight of Pentacles talks about financial reward from the fruits of your labor. So this is not something that's given for nothing. You have worked very hard, or the message here, the advice here is that you need to continue at whatever it is that you are at, because you are so close to that level of success that you are hoping for. With the Eight of Pentacles and the Six of Wands together, tremendously positive cards, because what this means is that what you are working so hard at, you are bound for success through the law of attraction. Because you have worked so hard, that success is coming to you as a result of your own efforts. So stay at what you're doing. Keep your nose to, keep the pedal to the metal, your nose to the grindstone. It says here, until you try, you don't know what you can do. That's very powerful, because you may have felt recently that you don't want to try again, or you don't know how to try again, or you don't know how to start again. But the message here for your advice is, until you try, you really don't know how far you can go or how successful you can even be. So keep trying, keep working at it, keep being diligent, keep building. And again, that eighth house talks about building something. Now, at the base of the reading here, the future card, well, we have the Tower. And, the Tower, can always cause a little bit of concern or worry, because what this simply represents is that circumstances beyond your control are going to take you to the next step on your development. Whether this is your spiritual development, whether this is your professional development, development, whether this is your emotional development. Something is going to happen, to take place, and it's going to happen very quickly. And as a result of it, when the smoke clears, you are going to be in a brand new place from where you were before. I want to see the Tower come after the Ten of Swords as opposed to the Ten of Swords coming after the Tower, because what it means is that what you've already been through, there is going to be now a transformation, a complete and total change from the life that you were leading to something new that is going to be brought about through circumstances. And as a result, what is the card here, the extra card that I pulled for clarification? Well, the Four of Wands. Four of Wands talks about you landing where you want to land. The Tower shows a person falling from the tower after it's been hit by lightning. And this person is falling head first. But look at where you are landing here, Leo. You're landing in a garden. You're landing in a fertile field. You see, this is a picture of people working out in a field. They're gathering, or harvesting something. There is, whether it's wheat or whatever it might be, it starts here and it goes all the way back there to the home here, the homestead. So this is an abundant, an abundant field of growth, of successful crops being sown, and now reaping the rewards of what you have sown, reaping the rewards of your actions and your focus and the work that you've done. You may be moving. There may be a physical move that you have been needing financial assistance to implement. You may be changing, or buying a house or a condo, looking for an apartment, and what this is saying is that through the work that you're doing, you are going to be able to achieve those ends. Again, Six of Wands talking about success, good news, recognition. So I feel that whatever it is that you're trying to transform in your life, you are going to receive some kind of support, I feel, is what the Six of Wands is saying, in order to assist you in achieving that goal. It is going to be something that's going to come out of the blue, unexpected, maybe from an unexpected source, something that you didn't even think, something that you thought was dead, something that you thought was not going to work out. It looks like it is going to work out for you, Leo. Okay, so keep in mind, though, that whatever you're doing, whatever you're working at, make sure that you are treading carefully as you are conducting yourself, that you are acting, again, with correct behavior, in a moral and in a conscientious way. Remain conscientious, even despite whatever. If you feel that you have been, what I'm getting here, some of you may feel like you've been stabbed in the back in a situation. Okay, perhaps there was support that was going to be given to you, and at the last minute someone pulled out and you lost a backer or you lost a support system. Know that instead of retaliating, instead of acting from a lower level, instead of feeding into maybe anger or heartbreak that you were experiencing, don't allow yourself to react from a lower level of conscience. Allow your higher self to make the decisions here and tread carefully and act responsibly, because as a result of doing that, there is some tremendous life-changing event or information that's going to come through to you that is going to show you that despite your fears, your concerns, or any loss, you are going to come out on top in the end. Okay, and that Four of Wands talks about happiness, tranquility, success, balance, a comfortable home life, focus, peace of mind, celebration. Four of Wands is celebration as well. So you may be getting after you receive this good news, you may be getting together with loved ones to celebrate this accomplishment and this good news that you've received. Okay, so I hope that this reading resonated for you, Leo. If you would like a private reading, you can contact me at my website. I thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing, to my channel. I appreciate your support and all your encouragement. You are a tremendous blessing to me, and I hope that I am also that to you. Thank you so much for your feedback. You keep me moving forward and wanting to deliver more of these videos. And I appreciate your support and all of your positive energy. Thank you so much. Wishing you all good things and beautiful things. And I bid you, as always, namaste.